Hey, let's cover section 14. We're covering squares, rectangles, parallelograms. A polygon is a closed two-dimensional shape with straight sides. So that has straight sides, but it's not closed. All right, so that's not a polygon. That is not a polygon because it doesn't have all straight sides. Okay, these are going to be polygons. They are straight sides and they're closed figures. The first one we're going to talk about is a square. To find the perimeter, you can multiply 4 times one of the sides, since every single one of the sides are equal. They're the same length. Or you could just add up all of the sides. To find the area, you could take one of the sides. Well, you have to. You can take one of the sides and square it. Or you could actually do length times width or base times height, like we're going to do for the next two. But side square is the typical thing you do for a square. Rectangle is four-sided as well. One side that are across from the other, they're parallel to each other. They're the same length. Same thing for the ones that are opposite here. They are the same length as each other, not the others. To find the perimeter, you can add up all the sides, or you can go 2 times the base plus 2 times the height. If you prefer length times length and width, then you can do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Area is base times height or length times width. However you want to look at it, however you learned it. This is not new to any of you. Parallelogram looks just like a rectangle, but squished. So it doesn't have the 90-degree angles. Again, the sides that are parallel to each other are the same length. Same thing for these here. They're the same length from each other. The only way to find the sides here is to add up all the sides. And the area is just like the rectangle, base times height, or again, length times width. So one of the things you need to please bring attention to is area is always measured in squares. Perimeter is always the same unit as the original. So because we've just come off of working on units, you need to know that you need to answer with the correct unit. So if you're giving me the perimeter, it should have the same unit as the original ones with the shape. If you're giving me area, it should be that unit squared, or like feet squared or square feet. It has to have a square. Otherwise, it's not representing area. I also provided you a key down here of what P, A, B, H, and S represent so that you have that. And I gave you this exact same thing on your homework so that you had access to it. So let's start with a square. We're going to do, I think, 3 squares, 3 rectangles, and 4 parallelograms. So it says find the perimeter and area of the square with a side length of 2 inches. Well, to find the perimeter, that's just 4 times the side. So 4 times 2 inches. The perimeter is 8 inches. Again, same unit as the original. All right. Once you get to this point right here, you have to multiply. When the number is right next to the letter, it means you're going to multiply them. Let's find the area. Area is side squared. So we're going to put in 2 inches. This is the same thing as 2 times 2. To put this in your calculator, it's 2 caret 2 equals. This is what you're going to put in your calculator. Okay. If you're using your phone for this, it's 2x to the y, 2, enter. All right. So 2 squared is the same thing as 2 times 2, which is 4 inches. Do not forget to square your units. Okay. Or you could write that 4 square inches. Okay. Either way, your call. Find the perimeter and the area of a square with side length 3 meters. Please pause the video, attempt this one yourself, and come back to see how you do. Okay. All right, find the perimeter. Perimeter is 4s. 4 times 3 meters. 4 times 3 is 12 meters. There's my perimeter. Area is side squared. 3 meters squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. Do not forget to square your meters. As you're going through this, if you have any questions for me, or you want to start taking notes for what you want to put on your note card, I will be providing you the formulas, but you're going to want to have your own notes prepped for your note card. We're only going to do like 5 or 6 lessons, and then we're having another exam. So start prepping on the side wherever you can, questions for me if you have them, and things you'd want to write on your note card to help you with this. Next one is find the perimeter and area of a square with side length 5 feet. Pause the video, attempt this one yourself, and come back to see how you did. So perimeter is 4F. 4 times 5 feet. 4 times 5 is 20. Same unit as the original. Area. Side squared. 5 feet squared. 5 feet. 5 squared is 25 because 5 times 5 is 25. And do not forget to square your units. Actually, why I put it in here with the square so you don't forget. All right, next one is going to be a rectangle. We've got a 14 feet by 6 feet rectangle. We want to find the perimeter and the area. There's a couple different ways you can do this. You can know that this side's 6 feet, that means this side's 6 feet. This side's 14 feet, which means this side is 14 feet as well. You can then just add them all up. Sometimes people make fewer mistakes when they do this, but let me show you how to do it with the formula. 2 times the base plus 2 times the height. 2 times 14 plus 2 times 6. 2 times 14 is 28. 2 times 6 is 12. And then you just add them. 8 plus 2 is 10, 2, 3, 4, so 40. The perimeter is 40. Don't forget your units, same as the original. Let's talk area. Area is base times height, or you could use length times width. It's your call. Do not multiply these. That would be really wrong. All right. So base is 14. Height is 6. I don't know where my calculator went. And I got 14 times 6 is 84. Don't forget to square your unit. You must answer with the correct unit. All right, for the next one, you've got a perimeter. You want to find the perimeter and the area of a rectangle with a base of 9 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. Pause the video, attempt this one yourself, and then come back to see how you did. Perimeter is 2 times the base plus 2 times the height. All right, so that's 2 times 9 plus 2 times 4. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 4 is 8. 18 plus 8 is 26. And do not forget your unit. Area, base times height. So 9 times 4 is 36. Do not forget your unit and to square it with area. All right. Find the perimeter and area of the rectangle that has a base of 4 centimeters and a height of 3 centimeters. Pause the video, attempt this one yourself, and come back to see how you did. So the perimeter is 2 base plus 2 height. 2 times 4 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. And then you add them. 8 plus 6 is 14. Don't forget your unit. Area is base times height. So 4 times 3 is 12. Do not forget your unit and to square it. Now we have a parallelogram. Now I've already given you all the sides. You can just add them all up for the perimeter. And that's all we're doing for this one. 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. 7, 14. Make sure you add your unit. The next one, I want you to find the perimeter and the area. Now remember, the perimeter is whatever's across from it, parallel to it, is the same. These two are the same. Right? And then your base is the one, the way I look at this is the base is the one that the height, and your height is 1.8 here. I always look at it as your base is the one that it's pointing to, because these are going to be the same anyways. Okay. It might be that your height is over here to the side just to show the distance from the top to the bottom. That means that that's your height. And whatever it's pointing to, down or up, is your base. Okay, attempt this one yourself and then come back to see how you do. Perimeter is add them all up. 2 plus 2.5 plus 2 plus 2.5. 4, 6, 8, 9. So the perimeter is 9 meters. Same unit as the original. The area is base times height. My base is 2.5. My height is 1.8. You will not use these other sides for your area. Only the base and the height or the altitude. Okay. The area is 4.5. Do not forget your units and its area, so they must be squared. Find the perimeter and area of the parallelogram. Okay, do not get this confused. This is not the side. The side is 6. The base is 8. This, because it's pointing with the arrows, like I said, is going to be your height. Okay, which means whatever it's pointing to is your base. And this is going to be the same length as this. This is going to be the same length as this. So 6 and 6, 8 and 8. Pause the video, attempt this on yourself, and then come back to see how you do. 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8. Okay. 6, 14, 14, 28. Do not forget your unit. Area is base times height. The base is 8. The height is 5. The area is 40. Do not forget your unit and square it because it is area. Last one. It just wants us to find the area. They're giving us the base and they're giving us the height. Now, in class, I chose this to be feet. Someone asked me how I decided that. I just pulled it out of my tuchus just because it wasn't given to me. And I want to make sure that you understand the units. So pause the video, attempt your area on your own, and then come back to see how you did. Area is base times height. 6, so 15 times 6. Is 90. Don't forget your unit, and it must be squared since it's representing area. That is it. Let me know what questions you have. Make sure you took some notes for your note card so that you can use it, and I will see you in the next video.